Good morning and welcome to today's New York City Council vote for the Committee on Health. At this time, please silence all electronic devices. Chair Schulman, we are ready to begin.
Good morning and welcome to this hearing of the City's Council Committee on Health. Today, the committee will vote on several pieces of legislation, proposed introductions 96A and 325A, sponsored by Councilmember Brannan, proposed introduction 814A, sponsored by Councilmember Krishnan, proposed introduction 975A, sponsored by myself, and proposed introduction 996A, sponsored by Councilmember Narcisse. I want to welcome members of the committee who are present today: Councilmember Narcisse, Councilmember Hudson, Councilmember Menon, Councilmember Ariola, and Councilmember Velasquez, who's online. I am proud to say that all of the bills we are voting on this morning relate to increasing access to health care in our communities in some form, whether it be by providing vision testing and eyeglasses to low-income New Yorkers, providing information on nearby pediatric emergency care in the city, reporting on the location of AEDs, increasing access to blood pressure machines, or providing information on free CPR courses. I am proud to be the prime sponsor of Introduction 975, which will require the Health Department to maintain a list of free life-saving CPR courses available to the public in New York City. The more people we educate on how to use CPR, the more lives we can potentially save. In closing, I would like to ask if any of my colleagues present would like to make a statement on their bills. Councilmember Narcisse?
Good morning. Thank you, Chair. I don't want to say much about this because this is something that affecting so many of us. Hypertension or blood pressure is a leading cause of death in New York City and nationally. The condition is a major risk factor for cardiovascular disease, and despite decades of research supporting how a reduction in blood pressure can lower the risk in stroke, heart attack, and heart failure, less than half of adults in the United States with hypertension have controlled blood pressure. Further, black adults continue to be disproportionately affected by early onset and higher prevalence of hypertension, as well as a health condition that hypertension can cause. The bottom line is you control your blood pressure, you control a lot of other diseases. So I thank you, Chair, for putting it on, and hopefully, and not hopefully, I pray that all my colleagues will vote on it because this is an important thing that we can address in our community by controlling our blood pressure. So thank you.
Thank you, council members. Before we begin, I would like to thank my staff, Jonathan Boucher and Kevin McAleer, as well as the committee staff, Chris Pepe, Sarah Sucher, Minor Butt, and Danielle Glantz. We are ready to begin the vote.
Good morning. William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote. Committee on Health. All items are coupled. Chair Schulman.
Aye.
Yeager. Feliz. Barron. Is Barron alive? No? Okay. Hudson.
Aye and all.
Menon.
Aye and all.
Narcisse.
Aye and all.
Velasquez.
Aye and all.
Thank you. Ariola.
Aye and all.
By a vote of 6 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted by the committee, and the roll will be held open at request of the chair. Am I good? Oh.
Yep. We'll keep. Thank you.